Hey guys, Sephora VIB sale starts today and I'm sure that you're all excited about that. Today I'm going to share my recommendations about Sephora VIB sale, and there are different dates for different card holders. So all that information is going to be in the description box below, and this video is going to be a little bit longer than my usual videos. So please check out the description box because I'm going to have timestamps in this video. Yesterday I asked you on Instagram how you want me to organize this video and how I should structure this video, whether I should show you the products and the recommendations by brand or by product, meaning foundations, powders, etc. And most of you voted that they wanted to see this video and my recommendations by brand. So that's how I'm going to do this video today. I'm going to start showing you my recommendations brand by brand, and I'm going to be starting with Tom Ford. And all of the information and all of the timestamps are going to be in the description box, so check out the description box so that you don't have to watch the whole video. If you've been following my channel, you already know how much I love the winter collection Soleil Neige by Tom Ford, and these two eyeshadow palettes are my favorite pieces from the winter collection. Now, these two are currently not available at Sephora's website, but they should be restocked soon. I hope so. I love both of them, so let me give you a close-up. And I did a few looks using these eyeshadow palettes, and I've been wearing these eyeshadow palettes a lot. They were also in my October favorites video. I really love them. I think both are absolutely gorgeous. You can't go wrong here. I really didn't like the third eyeshadow palette, but these two are my absolute favorites. I think that they are suitable not only for the winter but for all seasons, and that's why they are a very good investment. The quality is amazing. They blend so beautifully. They are suitable also for beginners. Just keep in mind that the palette that contains the mint green is a little bit more shimmery, so if you don't like that shimmer, keep in mind that this palette is quite shimmery. My next recommendation, again from Tom Ford and again from the Soleil Neige collection. These are the two highlighter and blusher sticks. They are very high quality. I enjoy using them a lot, and I have the darkest one and the medium one. So I have number 03 and 04, and they are both absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna swatch them for you now so that you can see how they look. And I actually showed in one of my videos how the dark stick looks on my skin, and you all loved it. I was very surprised because it looks extremely natural. Now my preference, if I had to choose one, I would definitely go for 03 because the highlighter is very beautiful. So this is 03. Okay, here we go. So this is 03. And I think these sticks work for any skin tone. Even if you have pale skin like me, it's still going to work. And I've shown this in one of my previous videos. This blusher looks extremely natural. Now the swatch is very intense now, but once you blend it, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks like you've been outside skiing or something like that. I would especially recommend these if you have dry skin, and during the winter I think that cream products are a lot more beautiful than powder products, especially if you have dry skin. I have two more eyeshadow palettes that are favorites of mine. They are again by Tom Ford. One is Honeymoon, and this is one of the most beautiful, let's see if this can focus, and this is one of the most beautiful palettes for the fall/winter season. I think actually it's suitable for all seasons. I think that this is absolutely 100% worth the investment. The quality of the eyeshadows is amazing. I love the texture of the eyeshadows. They blend so beautifully, and I think that this is a must-have eyeshadow palette. And the other one that I absolutely love is Suspicion, and it's this one. This is like all-time favorite of mine. I'm so in love with this eyeshadow palette, and this is definitely in my top 5 eyeshadow palettes of all times. So let me show you quickly some swatches. So this is Honeymoon. So this is Honeymoon and this is Suspicion. And they are not too shimmery, they are just perfect. The quality of the eyeshadows is mind-blowing. They are amazing. These two eyeshadow palettes are my favorite, and I especially love Suspicion. Next we're moving on to Christian Dior, and I have a few Dior products to show you that are really good, and they are absolutely worth the investment. Now a lot of you keep asking me what kind of a primer I use. I usually don't use primers. I almost never use primers, but when I use a primer, I have a few primers that I like. So one of them is by Christian Dior, and this is Dior Skin Forever. And what I like about this primer is that this is not your typical primer. It's not going to fill in pores, but it's going to minimize the pores a little bit. It creates an even canvas for makeup, but without clogging the pores and without being the typical primer. And it has an SPF of 20. So I'm going to show you how it looks. It feels very light on the skin. So you only need a little bit. And this is one of the primers that I like. And you only need the tiniest amount just in the center of the face. And this is one of the primers that I like when I use primer. As I said before, I usually never use primers, but still when I use primer, I have a few primers that I use, and this is one of them. Next, from Christian Dior, and this is absolutely a must-have for me, is I think that Dior makes some of the best powder highlighters out there. In my opinion, Dior have the best powder highlighters ever. Nothing can beat that. If I only had to have one highlighter, this was going to be from Christian Dior, and I have 03. There are a lot of different shades available, but this one I think works for almost everyone, and this is 03. 02, so excuse me, and this is 02. Everything is going to be in the description box, so please double check always. So here we go. I'm wearing it today and I really love Dior's highlighters. So nothing gets me as many compliments as when I'm wearing a Dior highlighter. I think that Dior have the best highlighters because the formulation is very creamy and very rich. Next, I have a foundation recommendation for you from Dior, and this is the Dior Backstage Foundation. Now, I've already used one, but I didn't use it, but I threw it away because it was old. I never use foundations, and I highly encourage you to never use a foundation more than 8 or 9 or 10 months at most, and then throw it away because this is something that you put on your face, and it's really important that you change your foundation on a regular basis. And I have an amazing Dior consultant who gave me a couple of samples for the summertime, and there are so many shades available and there are different undertones. W stands for warm, N stands for neutral, and R stands for rosy, cool undertones. So that's how you choose your color. Now today I'm wearing this foundation, and every time when I wear this foundation, this is really a professional foundation. It's very easy to apply. You can apply it with a brush, with fingertips, whatever you want to use. It's very long lasting. It basically erases pores and imperfections. It's very thin in consistency and it's very beautiful. It's one of my favorite foundations ever. And here the shade that I have is very, very dark for me right now. This is 2N. But anyways, it was working for the summertime. It was just warming up my skin. And right now I applied very, very little on my face. And I don't know if you can see now, but this is a foundation that gives you a professional result. So Dior Backstage Foundation is the kind of foundation that blends like a dream. When you want to look your best, this is the foundation that is not going to emphasize imperfections. It's not going to emphasize pores or fine lines. However, keep in mind that this is a foundation that is suitable for people who have normal to combination skin, oily skin. This foundation is gorgeous. It's absolutely brilliant. But if you have dry skin, don't use this foundation because it contains alcohol and it's not going to be good for your skin long term. Now, this is a foundation that I like to use from time to time. If you're the kind of person who is using foundation on a daily basis, I will not recommend this foundation because it contains alcohol. This is the kind of foundation that I like to use when I want to look really perfect, because it doesn't look like foundation, but it gives that very perfected complexion. It feels like nothing on the skin. It's long lasting. It's perfect. It's beautiful professional makeup, and this can be used both for face and body. Sorry about this, guys. It suddenly is very, very cold here. If I turn the air conditioning on, you're going to be able to hear it. Anyways, let's move on. So I have two skincare products from Dior that I really like, and one is their new Dream Skin serum that I've tried. I had a few very generous samples and I've tried it, and I'm definitely going to purchase a full size of this serum. once I get my 20% off. Now it's been recently reformulated and I'm going to insert a photo. Right now it's available in a set. I think that the one that is not in the set, I think it's the old one, which is also good, but the new one is absolutely better. So it claims to change the skin within 7 days. And well, this is quite ambitious, but it really improves the condition of the skin. It improves the imperfections. It has a little bit of a blurring effect, and it has a high amount of niacinamide, which is awesome. It doesn't contain alcohol, and it's suitable, I would say that it's suitable for all skin types, except if you are very dry, you're really not going to appreciate this serum, but it's an excellent makeup base. It makes the skin look very beautiful, and it really improves the condition of the skin. And also right now it comes in a set that contains a little luxury size of the One Essential Serum, which I don't like. It's not a bad serum, but I don't like it. It doesn't do anything. And there are 2 creams from the Capture Total line, which I also don't like. They're not bad, they are good, but I don't really like them. So if this skincare set doesn't fit your budget and if this is too expensive for you, you can skip this one because it's nothing too exceptional. It's a good product, it's a very beautiful product. However, you have to have the budget for this product. If you don't have the budget for this product, don't worry, go ahead and skip it. I will have skincare videos in the future and I'm going to show you also more affordable options. Now, another skincare product that I absolutely love from Dior, and I've used already 1 jar, is the Capture Youth Cream. I think it's a very good product, definitely a product that makes my skin very smooth. There is something that I forgot to tell you about the Dream Skin Serum. I only use it in the morning. I don't use it in the evening. I don't know why, probably because it has silicones, it has that little soft focus effect, it has that blurring effect, and I don't like to use it at night. I only use it in the morning, and it's really good for the morning. So that's why I'm saying that it's very expensive. So if it's not within your budget, just go ahead and skip it. Now, moving on to Capture Youth. This is one of the creams from Dior that I absolutely love. It's a very good cream and I use it in the morning and in the evening. I like to use it also around my eyes and it's very good. There's a thing about this cream. It doesn't have state-of-art ingredients. It's suitable only for people who have normal to combination skin or tend to get oily. If you are dry, if you have normal to dry, you're not going to appreciate this cream at all. But if you have normal to combination skin, I think this cream is very good. I like to use it also under my eyes and it definitely helps to improve the condition of my skin. Every time when I am using this cream, I've already used 1 jar, it makes my skin very smooth, very soft, very beautiful. I have 1 fine line here under this eye because when I'm using the camera to take photos, I do like that. And that's why I have 1 line here. And when I use this cream, it improves and it basically disappears when I'm using this cream. So that's why I'm saying that it's very good. But something that I absolutely adore is that when I'm using this cream, my skin is absolutely smooth, like very, very smooth. I don't have the empty jar because I don't keep empty jars. However, I have a sample and I'm going to show you the consistency of the cream. Okay, here we go, finally on focus. So this is also how the big cream looks. It's the same, only it's bigger. And the scent of this cream is very pleasant. It's very light. So this is how it looks. And one issue that you might have with this cream is be careful here if you like layering your skincare and if you like layering a lot of products on your face, this might not be the best choice for you because it doesn't layer well with different moisturizers. It creates a very even, very beautiful canvas. It makes the skin more beautiful, but if you want to use 1 serum and then apply this moisturizer and then apply another cream, and then if you like layering skincare, this product does not layer well with different products. Okay, I also have a few lipsticks to show you from Dior, and these are all-time favorites. One is Rose Harper's, and if you're following this channel, you already know about this lipstick. This is my signature fuchsia lipstick, and this is 766 Rose Harper's by Dior, and it's this gorgeous fuchsia color. And I think that this is the perfect color for this time of the year. I think this is the perfect color for any time, actually, any season, because it brings light to the face. And now next, moving on to two other lipsticks, and I think that these lipsticks don't receive a lot of appreciation, but I really like them, especially this time of the year. They feel very moisturizing, they feel incredibly smooth on the lips, and they have the most intense and vibrant colors. And I have a lot of these lipsticks. I also have a lot of the Dior lipsticks, the other one that I showed you, but this is the color that stands out to me. And I have, I think, 7 colors from these lipsticks, but 2 of them stand out to me, really. I love them, and one of them is 877 Turn Me Dior. This is like a raspberry red color. I'm going to swatch it here, and this is a high shine lipstick. So this is the raspberry red, and this is Turn Me Dior. And the other one that I like is a pinkish nude color, which is very pretty. So this is 550 Tease from Dior. So these are the 2 colors that definitely stand out to me. This is a very pretty color for everyone who likes pink colors. I have one last lipstick from Dior, and this is a long-lasting liquid lipstick. And I have a lot of these lipsticks, but one color stands out to me, and this is number 614 Jungle Matte. So this is a long-lasting matte lipstick that doesn't, it's the perfect nude, and it's the perfect long-lasting nude. It's absolutely gorgeous for the office. If you're working in an office, you're really going to appreciate this one because you don't have to reapply it every hour. It lasts for approximately 3 or 4 hours, depending on how much you eat and drink. Next, I have 2 very beautiful products from Hourglass to show you. And one of the products is the iconic Hourglass primer. I think this is the best primer ever. I only have the small size of this primer because, as I've mentioned in some previous videos, I really don't wear primer, so that's why I have the small travel size primer. But this is mineral primer. I think it's suitable for all skin types, and I think it's suitable for anyone, and it has an SPF of 15, but please don't think that this is really SPF of 15. Treat this as a primer that doesn't have SPF. Sometimes people complain about this primer that it makes the skin white. It doesn't. This is because it's a mineral primer, but if it makes your skin white, this means that you're applying too much. But this is, I think this is the best primer out there. And the other product that I want to show you is a product that actually I finished a long time ago, and probably I'm going to repurchase, but this is a powder. This is one of Hourglass powders. I have it actually in one of these limited edition palettes. So my favorite powders from Hourglass is one. This is diffused, and this is if you have pale skin tone like me, or if you have deeper skin tone, I would highly encourage you to check out this one. And this is dim light. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, however, keep in mind that these are finishing powders. So this is not the kind of powder that you're going to apply right after applying your foundation, because it's not going to look flattering. You have to apply your foundation, then a little bit of powder to set the foundation, and then on top you have to apply these powders, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. The skin looks very healthy and very lit from within. This is the kind of powder that you don't know what it does, but it makes your skin feel absolutely gorgeous. And I really only like these 2 powders from Hourglass. Moving on to one of my favorite brands, and this is GUERLAIN. The first product that I'm going to show you is a skincare product, and I've shown this skincare product in a lot of my videos, and I also have a blog post dedicated to this serum. And this is the Double R Renew and Repair Serum by GUERLAIN, and it contains a combination of AHA acids that exfoliate gently the skin. It's very gentle, it's suitable for sensitive skin, and I've been using, this is my 3rd bottle of this serum. I absolutely love it. It is pricey, but I think it's worth the investment if it fits into your budget. If it doesn't fit into your budget, skip this one. Now, because I did a full review of this product on my blog, I'm going to have a link in the description box to my blog post. I have also the ingredients there, so if you have any doubts about this product, go ahead and check out my blog post. And if you have dry skin, this is not going to be enough. You will have to apply additional moisturizer, which will make your skincare quite expensive. So keep that in mind and check out my blog post in case you're wondering whether this product is going to be for you or not. Moving on to a next product that I've been showing this summer, and I've been using a lot this summer. I don't have a full size, but I had a few very luxurious samples, and I have one sample left so that I can show you how it looks. I left this only to show you how it looks. So this is the Youth Watery Oil by GUERLAIN. This oil is absolutely gorgeous, and this is somewhere in between oil and serum. Now, a lot of you have been asking me if I prefer this oil, the GUERLAIN oil, over Chanel's Jasmine oil. I like them both. Chanel's Jasmine oil is more like the typical oil. It's a little bit more oily than this one. This one is somewhere in the middle between oil and serum, and it is very good. I would say that it's very suitable for normal to combination skin, for oily skin, for any skin type actually. It is very beneficial, and it gives luminosity to the skin. It gives that little plump, but it's not your typical oil. It's not oily at all. It is very, very good. I'm not purchasing a full size of this one because I want to finish. I have a lot of facial oils right now, and I want to start using them a little bit before purchasing a full size oil of this one. But I've been using this oil the whole summer, and I'm so impressed. This is one of my all-time favorite facial oils. Next, I have two gorgeous Giorgio Armani products, and these are two of the gems in my makeup collection. I really like them. And this is my all-time favorite primer from Giorgio Armani. This has an SPF of 50, and it's not really a primer. I would say that I use it more as an SPF. It makes the skin very soft, but it's not going to erase pores. I think this is suitable for all skin types except if you're oily. If you're oily, you're going to find this too glowy, too oily, because it has an SPF of 50. I'm going to show you now. It comes with a dropper, and I've shown this primer a lot of times on my channel because this is a favorite. It's very liquidy, it's completely transparent, and it has an SPF of 50. The scent is very light, very pleasant. It's nothing too strong, but still, if you're sensitive to fragrances, this has some fragrance in it. I think this is the best foundation by Giorgio Armani. I think everyone knows this, but this is the Luminous Silk Foundation, and during the winter I'm wearing number 2. So I'm going to show you now. Now, this is one of the most beautiful foundations out there. It's very lightweight. It feels like nothing on the skin, but at the same time it gives a decent amount of coverage. So I would say that the coverage is medium of this foundation. So if you have redness or discoloration, this foundation is definitely going to cover the redness and discoloration. And as I said, currently I'm wearing the shade number 2. This is my winter shade, and it's quite pale actually. Next, I'm going to show you a very old eyeshadow palette by Urban Decay, but this is oldie but goodie, and this is the Naked Heat palette from Urban Decay, and I think that this is one of the most beautiful eyeshadow palettes for the fall season. And I would say that the price is completely justified here because you're getting a lot of product and you're getting a lot of shades also. Let me see too, and you're getting 12 really beautiful shades. I love this eyeshadow palette. I think it's really worth the investment. Next, I'm moving on to YSL, and YSL have some amazing quality makeup products, and I'm going to show you some of my favorites. If you're the kind of person who is wearing foundation on a daily basis, this is absolutely gorgeous. And this is the YSL Touche Éclat All-in-One Glow. Now, this is not really a foundation. This is more like a BB cream. It has very light coverage, but it has vitamin E. And every time when I'm wearing this foundation, I usually wear this foundation when my skin is very irritated, and it helps to calm down my skin. So if you're the kind of person who likes to look put together, and if you cannot go out without foundation, I highly encourage you to check this out because this is one of the very few foundations that I feel is beneficial for my skin. This is one of the very few foundations that when I remove my makeup in the evening, my skin is gorgeous, and I think this foundation is suitable for all skin types. Now, depending on your skin type, of course, you have to think how much to moisturize, because this is a moisturizing product. This is somewhere in between foundation and a BB cream. It has very light coverage, and I think that this is the perfect product for an everyday foundation, mainly because it keeps my skin always very, very calm. And another product that I have from YSL, this concealer is absolutely brilliant. I'm not a huge fan of All Hours foundation by YSL. Not really my type of foundation. It's not bad, but still I can't recommend it. And this is the All Hours concealer. Now, this is one of the best concealers that I own. It's very thin. It covers imperfections perfectly, it doesn't crease. And the last product that I have from YSL, I don't know if you have ever tried Rouge Pour Couture lipsticks from YSL, but they are super moisturizing. And I have a lot of colors, but there are two colors that stand out to me, and I'm going to show you only two colors today because I don't want to make this video too long. So one of the colors is my all-time favorite nude color, and this is number 70. So this is a very well balanced, very beautiful nude color, and I'm wearing this color in a lot of my videos. And the other color that I have is their iconic red color, and this is number 1, which is one of the most beautiful reds that I have. It's very well balanced. It's the classic red color, and these lipsticks are suitable even for the most sensitive lips because they are very moisturizing. Next, I have two powders from Givenchy, and I don't know if you know, but probably those of you who are following me know that I love this powder from Givenchy, and I would recommend, this is the loose powder by Givenchy, and I keep repurchasing this one for years. And this is Prisme Libre by Givenchy, and I'm using Mousseline Pastel. So this is basically a loose powder. So I would recommend this powder for anyone who has oily skin. If you're struggling with oily skin and dilated pores and you want to have that really even matte complexion, this powder is awesome because it basically helps to minimize the appearance of pores, especially if you apply it with a beauty blender. I like applying this powder with beauty blender or with a sponge. And another powder from Givenchy, this is the compact powder from Givenchy, and this is again Prisme Visage. And this powder, there are many different options, and this is my summer powder. So this one has more of a luminous finish. It doesn't look like powder. It is very light. Let me show you. And this is usually, Givenchy make their powders like a combination of different colors. I use this one for the summer. But this one is not completely matte, so this one has a little bit of luminosity. It gives a little bit of color. So that was all for today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave me a comment and tell me what are you planning to get during this Sephora VIB sale. I really want to know, and I'm curious because soon also we are going to have our VIB sale at Sephora, and I might get some really nice suggestions from you. I always get some very nice suggestions from you. So let me know in the comments below, what are you planning to get during this VIB sale? And please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!